Okay, tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. As you guys see, she's got curly hair and bangs. It's my favorite. So when we look at her curly bangs, I've already cut her hair in my 4-section haircut to give her that roundness. But when we look at her bangs, to me, they're flat and square. They do nothing for her because I think she's so beautiful. I want to show her face off. So again, I do the same measurement on curly from the comb down, but I don't use a comb. I take it here, pull it together, take a triangle section, as you guys see here. Can you come in tight, honey? Look at this. You guys see the triangle section. I pull this down and I twist because I want a heavy arch. I come down, our finger fits in the bridge of the nose, so I come down the middle of her nose and raise up to give her that perfect bounce. So then I come right across the bottom and cut that off. So when I cut that off here, when I untwist it, it's gonna fall into a perfect arch. You guys see that? But look, they're still flat. That's my biggest issue with bangs, and we talk about it all the time. So I'm gonna grab that same bang, I'm gonna pick it up, but I'm gonna hold this. Can you come in a little bit tight real quick? I'm gonna put 4 fingers here. I wanna keep that natural, so I'm gonna finger pick through the ends. I finger pick through the ends, I come here and I grab and I twist, okay? And I lay flat. I come back and lay flat where the hair touches the head. It creates a round layer. Because it's curly, I'm gonna push forward a little bit to get a bump. The ridge in her forehead is 2 fingers, so I'm gonna come back here and cut 2 fingers off. So you guys would think, when I cut those 2 fingers off, that when I spring it forward, she'd have short baby bangs. No, now her bangs are perfectly round and bouncy. Check that out. What do you guys think?
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
Check that out. What do you think? You love it? I love you. There you go. Check it out.
When you're doing a curly hairpiece, and today she wants bangs and she wants versatility. The number one thing is versatility, because she's a girl that wears her hair curly like this, and she's gonna wear it straight. So today we're gonna show you 2 looks. One being curly. I want to cut the bangs while they're curly because that is going to give me a sort of vision on what it's going to look like wet already, right? So I like to carve out a triangle right around the face, and I like to measure everything from that top of that eyebrow to the other top of the eyebrow, because when you cut it naturally, it's going to spread out really wide. So you want to make sure that you don't go too wide. I like to hit it right at that temple, which is, all right, so now that I have cut the bangs, I have a little bit of face frame here, which is super awesome. And I'm really cutting it straight from it coming right in the mail. So if you got it, it will come straight in the mail. Here you have it. It's all curly. This is the texture that it sort of comes. It's gray, but I like to go over it with a wand. And right now I am using the GHD, and this is a great wand. It's got a long barrel on it, and it's gonna really give me some nice small curls. It's like the size of a pinky. And action on.
Okay, so you just got bangs and you're like, how the heck am I gonna sleep on this and it still look okay the next day? I feel like every video about sleeping with your curls doesn't include the bang component. Welcome to the Curly Hair Club, where I tell you all the fundamentals of caring for your curls. You're just gonna need 2 things: a silk or satin scrunchie and a satin bonnet. I really love this one because it doesn't have any tight elastic that's gonna really hurt your head. It has a little adjustable bead here that you can adjust it to where you want. So sorry, my girlfriend is doing the dishes downstairs, so if you hear any banging, that's what that is. Flip your head upside down like this, scoop up your hair, and you're gonna wanna keep it towards the front of your head. So you're not pulling it back in a ponytail back here, you're doing it towards the front. I'm leaving out my bangs, so I'm gonna just hold this and kind of alternate hands, pulling out my bangs. Take your scrunchie, pull it over 1 time. Depending on how thick your hair is or how tight your scrunchie is, you might have to wrap it around a 2nd time, but don't want to do it too tight where it creates a dent in my hair. So this is perfect at honestly just keeping it right here all night. The bangs are still out. I'm taking my bonnet, opening it up all the way. Make sure that the fastener is in the back. Scoop it like this, almost like you're putting on a shower cap. Fluff those bangs in there. they're just gonna kind of be hanging. I always leave my ears out because I hate that feeling. Just adjust it by pulling the little strap. Then you're ready for bed. Everything is kind of staying in this front section. And when I take it off in the morning, pull it from the back forward, loosen the scrunchie, and you can give your hair a good shake. If you had a solid wash day before, you probably won't have to refresh any pieces and it'll just fall beautifully. If this were the next day, I would be ready to go.
Let's style my new curly cut for the first time. My stylist taught me some tricks and we're implementing those today. That's why we're looking a little crazy. Told me to do all my curly hair products in the shower. Now it looks like so much more product than I usually use, but I feel like it's the same amount. I don't know. I feel like I put way too much more, so I'm wondering if this is just like the product soaking into my hair. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. I got a round haircut with curly bangs. I know there's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve trying to learn how to style my hair all over again, but I'm separating these pieces as much as I can to try and get a lot of volume up top. For my final trick, I will be diffusing all of my hair upside down, and it's about to hurt my neck. I think my hair soaked all the product in. Standing upside down for an hour is really a workout. Starting to look good. My neck is shaking. Let's start separating the curls. I'm gonna pick forward. My hair is getting used to where it needs to be, so I'm really focusing on training it. Look at those juicy bangs. Finishing spray. So voluminous. I did a really good job for my first time. I know I'm just gonna keep getting better and better, so I'm very excited. I'm excited to keep sharing everything that I learn along the way. Do something that makes you happy today, okay? Bye!
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. We're doing bangs on a guy. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I love his hair. We just did the 4-section haircut on the curly hair to give him this bounce. But when we look at his bangs here, they're flat. I want to give him body and movement like we do with everything else. So I'm going to take his bangs again. I don't come through. I want to come in, and I'm not going to cut his length. Stay right here. Come right here. I'm not going to cut his length. So I'm going to just bring this down and pop the corner off of here. So I bring it down low, all the way down. Can you come in tight? Come right over here. And I cut that little bit off, okay? Just to give him some movement. But we fall here and they look good, but look, if I turn them to the side, they're still flat. But check this out. I take this entire section, I finger through it, I pick it up and do it like I do anybody else's hair. I grab it, I leave his wide because I want to have him a wide bang. I do a twist and I lay it flat. Can you come in tight here? But I measure the ridge here in his forehead. It's 2 fingers. So then I come back here and I pull it up and measure 2 fingers. So when I come here, I cut those 2 fingers right off. And I want you guys to check this out. When I drop it forward, now look at the difference in the bounce of his hair. What do you guys think? Look how big and round his hair now is become. I hope you guys like it. There you go, brother. Check it out.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Justine and I am a curly and wavy hair specialist in Southwick, Massachusetts, and 5 days ago I gave myself bangs, and here are 5 things I've learned ever since. For one, you need to let go of control, because although I'm going to give you a tip at the very end of this and a tool that is going to be a game changer, there really is not that much control. There is a lot more accepting of what will be, because you got to get on with your day. Number 2, when you sleep, bangs out, pineapple up. I tried doing it the first night, having everything up in my pineapple, and when I took it down the next morning, my bangs literally stood straight up. So the next day, I left them out, pineapple up, and they were fantastic. I needed 0 restyling. Number 3, accept that the initial cut might need some tweaking. I've actually had to chip into these 2 or 3 extra times because they were falling different on different days. If you don't have hairdressing shears like I do, I recommend getting a nice sharp pair of tiny scissors like this. And if you have random little hairs that are falling in your face, it is okay to give them a little trim. Don't take more than about a half an inch off at a time, and you shouldn't go too far. Never like this, always like this. If you're not comfortable doing that, just make an appointment with your hairdresser. Tip number 4, diffuse bangs first and then everything else once they're already dry. I tried doing it all together and also didn't get great results twice in a row. So this has been the easiest and the best results that I've found. Tip number 5, and what you've been waiting for, the tool that's gonna make your life so much easier and give you any semblance of control into this process, and that is get yourself a 1/2 inch, no taper, even barrel curling iron. I don't like a clip, I like a wrap. I feel like you get a little bit more of an organic appearance there, but you do whatever you like. If you're curious about this one or wanna know which one I recommend, just comment tiny tool in the comments and I'll send you a direct link where you can get yours. And stay tuned for a how-to video coming soon.